What's up guys, it's Jen and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be playing around with some drugstore makeup because I happen to enjoy beauty on a budget. I don't know about you, but I don't mind saving some cash. And I'm also going to be trying out the Fit Me foundation, their dewy formula that I've yet to try, so I'm really excited about this one because I enjoy a nice dewy foundation. I feel like it looks a lot better on my mature skin, so this one is going to be exciting. I have a lot of e.l.f. here and Maybelline. I also have a new mascara that I'm going to try from Rimmel, so we'll see how that works out for my non-existent eyelashes, and I'm pretty excited to get started. I'm also going to be trying this Victoria Vogue facial sponge today that retails for $2.99. It claims to give flawless blending and contour, so we'll see about that. We're going to put this to the test. They've been around since 1934, so it's entirely possible they know a thing or two about the blending of foundation and contour, so we're going to give this a shot today. It doesn't say anything about wetting the sponge, so I'm just going to leave it dry and use it on my face. Just feels like any other makeup sponge, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. So we're going to try this today. Hair is up and sticking up all over the place, so roll up our sleeves and let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and start with this CoverGirl Simply Ageless Primer. I don't normally use primers, to be honest, but I thought since we're doing a full face of drugstore, I might go ahead and just use this primer. It's very much like a lotion. I'm just going to dot a little of this on my skin, and that's how I'm going to do my prime moment for the day. All right, we are primed and ready to go. It feels very dimethicone-y, so it's got a little slip to it, dries down and gives like a smoothness to the skin. But again, I mostly prefer moisturizer and pretty much go with that, and things more often than not work out just fine. So next up is our Fit Me foundation, and I am in the shade 220, and I'm going to go ahead and dot this on my skin, and we're going to try our awesome blender and see how that works for blending out. Yeah, this is a very liquidous formula. I've used this before, just not this particular, well, I haven't used this formula like I was saying, but I have used Fit Me foundation before. So this isn't a first impression for that. Looking good. Okay, so we got our sponge, and I'm going to go ahead and start blending out this foundation, and we're going to see how it turns out. Well, that's interesting. Currently it's a medium, leaning more toward light coverage, which I also don't mind, but did it claim to be full coverage? I can't remember. I'm gonna have to look that up. This side I'm gonna go ahead and use a brush, and we'll see what happens with the brush. But so far I can see my hyperpigmentation, I can see my skin through this foundation, so it's not giving me a full coverage moment. Let's try my little brush here. See what happens. It's definitely different. There's a lot less coverage on this side using the sponge as opposed to this side where I use the brush. So I don't know about that sponge yet. I don't know. I'm going to build up a little more coverage on this side and just try and even things out a little bit with my brush. I like the formula. It's very lightweight. It is very luminous, so that's something that I enjoy, and the shade is a really good match for me, so yes, that's good. Perfect. I love it. So we're going to play with the camo concealer today so I can look a little more awake because I feel like I need that right now. Desperately. Let's try the sponge for this and see what happens. Here we go, little sponge. Not bad. All right, let's try my little Sigma brush for this side and see how that goes. Looks a lot brighter on this side than it does on this one. Yeah, not bad. All right, moving on. So I got my little e.l.f. contour kit today, and where's my little spatula that I just had? I don't know. It's right here. So I'm going to go ahead and contour with our little sponge and see what happens. I don't have a drugstore bronzer. I don't know why I didn't buy one. I just didn't. So I'm going with what I got, kids. This is what I got today. And my new awesome glamorous sponge. All right. Let's pick up a little bit of product here and see what happens. So for this side, I'm going to use this, and for the other side, I'm going to go ahead and use a brush. I don't know, I think it contours nicely, so that's a good thing. Let's do the brush on this side. Okay, so now we are absolutely contoured. I actually like the side for the sponge. It's really not bad. It has a nice seamless blend, pretty much as it claims, so I'm all right with that. I don't mind the brush side either. I think both look pretty good, so I don't know. Currently, dealer's choice. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Coty Airspun to set my face. Not entirely, just put a little powder on to set my face. I actually really like Coty Airspun. I've been using it for years. I think it's a great product. It's affordable and it's lovely. All right. Next, we're gonna go ahead and use our e.l.f. blush, and this is a really pretty corally color that I like. Use our little spongy here. So we've got our e.l.f. blush. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. That's actually really pretty. All right, I don't mind that little sponge. I think it's pretty decent. So I'm gonna do the brush on this side. Both sides are pretty. Neck and neck. I don't know. Nothing unusual, nothing super stellar. The only thing I would say about the sponge so far is that it really does lighten the application of my foundation, as opposed to the side that I use the brush, where I feel like there's just a lot more coverage. So right now I like it for contour and for blush, but as far as foundation goes, I'm not liking the sponge for that. Okay, moving on. So now we're gonna move on to eyes, and I've got my Mini City Palette by Maybelline, and this is absolutely well loved, and it's one of the ones that I actually have hit pan on, so there's a shocker. Shows you how much I enjoyed this product. And we're just gonna do a light, kind of subdued look, because there's not much else I can do with this palette. I highly recommend these Mini City palettes. They're affordable and they work really well. So if you haven't tried them, I suggest that you do. It's certainly worth it, and for the price, it's really decent. You can't beat a product like that. They've been around for a minute. I'm not using a whole lot of super new stuff today. I'm basically using some things that I've already had and some things that I purchased because I wanted to do a full face of Drugstore. I don't feel like I do that a whole lot on my channel. And I have a lot of Drugstore items. I'm trying so many things so often that I forget about how nice these palettes are. Eyeshadow was on, super easy, blendable. It's a great little eyeshadow palette. I just absolutely love it. Next, we've got, let me put down a little liner. And this is my Wet n Wild. It's just a basic brown. It's literally what it says is brown. I like these because they're soft and they're really easy to smudge out, but once I put them in my waterline, they don't last very long. All right, so liner's on, and we're gonna try this Rimmel. And what is it? It's Retro Glam. That's perfect. Rimmel Retro Glam is what we're gonna be trying out today. Look at this. Oh, is it still covered too? No? Yes. And there is the wand for our Retro Glam. And we're gonna give this a shot. Probably gonna wear lashes anyway, but doing it anyhow, because, you know, because. This seems like a very liquidous formula as well, so I'm gonna be as careful with this as possible because I don't want to splash mascara all over my face. Let's see if it does anything fantastic. Honestly, it's really not that bad. I actually really like it. I feel like I actually see that it's separating and lengthening my lashes a little bit, so cool. Thanks, Rimmel. Nice. Not sponsored. It's doing better than the lash lift did. How much are you? The mascara was, this is $5.59. Not bad. Not bad at all. Next, we're gonna go ahead and try our Master Chrome. This is Maybelline Master Chrome Highlighter. And I'm gonna open it, which I should have done before I started the video, but I didn't, so I gotta claw at it for a second. but I like that it's taped closed. It gives me that sense of security. Oh, that's very shiny. That's really pretty. Hello. That's nice. All right, so let's give this a shot. I haven't used a brush like this in a while. Busting out the old fan brush, and we're gonna give this a shot and see if we like it. Ooh, that is very pretty. Okay, this is nice. It's a nice highlight, and this was, how much was it? So this highlight retails for $7.99. I'm gonna pop that on my inner corner so I've got a little something going on there. Where's my pencil brush? Yes, okay. Let's go ahead and put that on the inner corner so we have a little extra something going on there because I like a bit of shine on my eyelids. Not super dramatic, just really nice, natural looking face today. And I'm gonna go ahead and set this with my NYX setting spray. And then we're gonna do lips. And what do we have here? This is the Day to Night Lipstick Duo by e.l.f. Yeah, that's what it is. Triple check. And you get 2 shades. Let's see here. Oh, this is a nice, pretty nude shade. And then I think there's more of like a spice nude on the other side for night. That is very pretty. Which one do I want to use? Both. I don't know. Let's see how this works. So when I push this to my lips, the product gets smushed back down into the applicator. So maybe when you're trying it, you got to hold on to this so it doesn't move. That's kind of a pain in the butt. But this was $5, so. And so far, the formula is really nice. It glides on very easily. It's very emollient. Not super pigmented. It's pretty sheer. It's not bad. It's pretty for daytime. Let's try the other side and see how we like it. This is a pretty color. Put that in the center. It tastes sweet. Tastes like sweet makeup. Cool. It's not super overly pigmented, but the color that's there is actually really very pretty, and it's $5, so it's definitely not transfer proof. It almost feels like a really tinted lip balm. Kind of reminds me of this Kaja lip gloss. It has a nice tint to it. It's very comfortable, and it has a pretty sheen. I like it. And for the price, it's great, and it tastes sugary, like sugary makeup. So if you want to have sugar kisses for $5, yeah, I say go for it. And it's definitely going to show up when you give a smooch. So just be aware of that, which also means it will most likely transfer to your teeth. And I don't think it's going to have a lot of staying power because of the lightness of it. So you'll probably reapply it quite a bit throughout the day. But because it's comfortable and it gives a bit of a moisturizing feeling like a lip balm, I don't think that's going to be so terrible. So I give this one a plus. I like it. I think it's pretty. Okay. Oh, the only thing I forgot to do was put on my lashes. Oh, okay. Leave us do that really quick. So I got my Ardell lashes here. I did do the magnetic ones for the first time. Try and link it in here if I can remember, but I sucked at those. I tried, but I sucked. These are gonna be too big for my eyeballs. Yeah, must trim. So let me just trim these suckers real quick and we'll pop them on. And this is the finished look. So I have to say, on closer inspection, I really like how this foundation is wearing on my skin. So far, it's not sinking into the fine lines and wrinkles. It is a medium buildable coverage, and it is affordable, and that's something that I like. So I'm pretty happy with the foundation. I like how everything applied today. I think all the products really worked very well. They're products that I'm also pretty familiar with, and I'm sure you are too. So I actually really like this look. It's a nice daytime or office look, something like that. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's kind of look you can wear really just about anywhere, and it's certainly affordable. So that's like bonus Jonas. So I'm good with that. The Ardell lashes that I used today, where are they? Where are they? I don't know where anything goes anymore. I went ahead and used my Ardell wispy lashes, and I just cut a pair in half and stuck them on the outer sides of my lashes just to add that extra bit of drama that I like when I wear my fake lashes. But the mascara worked really well. I gotta give Rimmel credit. This is actually a really nice mascara for someone who has stunted lashes like I do. This actually performed really well, and then again, it's extremely affordable. So highlighter was great. Everything else I used was great. I am really happy with what I purchased, and this is a pretty inexpensive full face of makeup that I could wear on a regular basis and feel very confident in. So thumbs up on this. I'm pretty excited, and I'm glad I got to try this. And thank you so much to everyone who is newly subscribed. Welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching. I truly appreciate you, and I hope you all are having a beautiful day. Thanks. Bye. It's very yucky. I don't like that. I don't like primer. It's really pretty. It's just a knot. A knot. It's a knot. Thanks. Bye. Bye. See you later.